Hey, welcome. Enjoying your blended family. Today is a fun Friday.
It's a fun Friday.
Haven't you missed Randall
It's
with
a fun Friday.
his high energy,
Fun Friday.
singing, distracting?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So today we are going to share with you a little Stepfamily Jumpstart.
Jumpstart for fun.
You were right. Jump start for fun. So Fridays we normally share with you ideas of things that you can do with your
Go ahead,
blended family
jump,
so that
jump.
you can enjoy them. Today we're going to give you a tool to use.
Not like a screwdriver, but this is like a legit
These are like jumper cables.
tool. But a screwdriver is a legit tool. But this is another legit tool that you need
I wasn't
for
discrediting
your
the job of a screwdriver.
No, I did, and then I had to reflect on that and say, wait, no, a screwdriver is important.
Oh, so weird. But I promise you don't want to miss this one. This is going to be the tool that's going to jumpstart your step family in that blending process. It's going to be the thing that helps tie all the things together.
I don't care how long you've been in a step family, you need this.
Yes.
You need this.
Starting out.
This is a good thing you need.
Or if you've been married a long time.
Yup.
So stick with us right after this.
All right, we're back. So I just realized that whenever we broke for break, I said later. And
I know.
And it's like, I mean, I'm coming back, and I hope y'all knew that.
You're just
so
that
now.
Excited and energized.
Because it's Friday.
Yes. And it is a fun
And
Friday.
I'm in love.
All right. So let's
Okay. Jumpstart. Step family. Jumpstart. Fun.
Family
Let's
Jumpstart.
go.
Ways
Go time.
to connect instantly.
Yep.
And really, I had this happen to me this week in real time where my car died.
Yeah, I did.
And I was stranded at work with no way to leave because my battery in my car no longer worked. The rest of the car worked perfectly fine, but I could not start my car without these jumper cables, and I needed someone to come and put those the red and the black and all the connections on there in the right spot, turn on their engine, and give me some energy. Is that how it works?
Yep. I need power.
I needed power.
I have the power.
And
That's what I said whenever I came. I had my jumper cable. I have the power.
That's exactly.
I will help you.
He didn't do that.
I didn't.
It was at the end of a
I
work
could
day,
have.
but I do appreciate you
I could have.
going and taking me over there
I
to
should have.
Jumpstart.
Came my He-Man's outfit.
You were my hero. You were my hero.
Thank you.
So
Yes.
in that situation,
saved
though, where he came, he had a tool, a resource that I needed. And once he hooked that on there and I turned the key, it started my battery. I'm like, we don't need to keep it going or anything. And he's like, nope, it does it. Once it gets that what is it, electricity? I don't know.
Yeah, no, it takes that electricity to start the starter, and then the starter kicks on and takes it from there, and then it charges your battery back up.
There we
So
go.
it keeps it charged.
And I did end up getting a new battery because this battery was well loved and used.
Bueno.
It had been used a really long time. But that little idea or that little concept, it was really speaking to me on the way our how to enjoy your blended family works in a similar situation. And what we're going to share with you today is those jumper cables. It's that thing you have what you need inside of you. Like you have the giftings and abilities and skills and love and grace for your blended family. It's in there. But sometimes we just need something to come jumpstart us.
Yep.
And then every once in a while, maybe we do need to, if we're going to continue the analogy, we do need to change it up. Like I needed a new battery because that one was no longer working. So some of y'all listening, you may need the jump start and you run with it. Some of you may need, okay, we need to do something different. This is no longer working for us anymore. And regardless of where you find yourself, this is going to get your blended family connecting instantly, whichever level. But if you do find yourself like, oh, I need something new, I need something different, I need to upgrade, we have that also. So we'll tell you more about that here in just little bit. But I wanted you to see today just how simple. How simple. I mean, we printed it off on some paper. If you are watching on the YouTube,
everybody's doing it.
If you're listening on the podcast, we'll be a little descriptive. So we printed it and made it like in an instant. You're going to be able to print this off and get busy with it.
You can have it.
But we're going to walk you through what it looks like.
We're giving it away. Here, you take one. You take one.
Like
Jumpstart your family. Right, Jumpstart yours.
Even if you didn't have a printer at home, though, and we're going to talk you
have
through
it on
this
your phone.
process, you can just have it on your phone. You can get a notepad and start writing things down that way. You can take notes on your phone because we're going to explain the process to you. So are y'all ready for a little jump start?
We gonna explain it to you.
It's going down.
It's gonna be easy, y'all.
And then all of these other fun Fridays that we have talked about, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, I want to do that one. Ooh, I want to do that one. I want to do that one. Because I actually have those all listed.
We got a lot of ideas out there
on this as well. There's like 180 ideas for you to take on here.
It's a lot of ideas. So and you don't have to do them all, but those are just jumpstart your ideas.
And it's perfect timing because it's summer.
It is summer.
And so a lot of parents are finding more time on their hands, especially for you stepmamas that have your stepkids coming for the summer and you're like, oh my goodness. Or you may be the one like your kids are fixing to all be gone for a whole month and you're already crying and sulking and eating the ice cream because you're going to miss them. And I get it. We get it. We completely understand because we went through that season as well with our kids when they were gone. And we had to figure out how to fill our time. And so this is going to meet wherever you are this summer, wherever your family dynamics fall into place, you can use this tool.
And whatever flavor ice cream you want, you can get that flavor out of it. Boom.
There you go. Cookies and cream, cookie dough, all the good stuff.
Mint chocolate chip.
Oh, man. We've been eating healthy. So now I'm like, just give me some ice cream, please. So the very first thing that you're going to do, and I'm just going to show you the picture just for those that are watching, just like how simple this is. Our lighting is not great on there. But there is these columns. I just wanted you to see it just so you had an idea. But the very
and really all it is what 5, 6 steps. 6 steps is it. So
yeah,
this is just a 6-step process that's easy and fun to do.
Yeah, and they're enjoyable.
They are.
It is enjoyable because it's super simple and you get to daydream. And who doesn't like to daydream about all the stuff that they love to do? Mm-hmm. So the very first thing that you're going to do on here is whoever's taking the initiative here, might be husband, might be the mom, might be stepmom, bio mom, whomever in the family that's taking this on. I want you to just sit down and think of the things that you love to do. What fills you up? Because we're using this little car analogy here. There's things that drain our battery, and there are things that get it pumped up. Mm-hmm. So what is something that fills your battery up and energizes
Sometimes it's just the day-to-day usage that drains you, and you have to stop and refuel.
There you go.
That is. Keep going.
Keep that car going.
I'm keeping going.
So if I were to ask you were the main one starting this out, and I'm
Thank you.
What are some things that fill you up?
Well, I like a nice walk on the beach. I like a nice drink by the pool. Give me a floating time, and that's a good time for me. And I like kicking back watching a movie. Yeah, those are some things right there.
Those are some ones that you.
Those are. I'm in a chill state. Like you can tell I need to chill.
I need to chill. Some big.
But if I'm doing active stuff,
look, this has like 10 spots. So let's think.
But I like bowling. I like putt. Those are fun. I like putt-putting. Anything adrenaline. I like going and seeing new places.
So that's all you do here in this process. You're writing down things you like to do. Now
I can keep going. You want me to keep going?
Yeah, you got some more?
No, go ahead.
So you're just listing out things. Now I put 10 on here just so that you don't feel like, oh my gosh, I have to come up with this many. But you can add totally many more if you have more.
Wait a minute. What do you enjoy?
Well, and then that's where this other step comes in. So what you're going to do is you're going to write down what you enjoy. And then you're going to write down what your biological kids enjoy doing as well. So since you know them a little bit more, and even if you're a step parent, you're like, no, I know my step kids more than their parent does. Let them this be their thing. So for you would write down Riley. Our older Riley is the child that is his biological child. So then he would take some time and list out, okay, I also enjoy, or she enjoys, and then you would write down, and I only put like 5 spots on there. Again, there could be many more. You could write in between the cracks on there or whatever and list them all out. But all the things, so if you were to list out things that Riley enjoys, what would you say?
Oh, Riley, she loves picking flowers. She loves anything nature. She loves going trails, hiking, things of that. She loves concerts. She loves drawing. She loves anything artsy. She loves getting out and being social. She likes good times.
Yes. And while you're listing that out, did it jar your memory of some things that you like to do that you're like, oh, shoot, I like that too?
Mm-hmm.
Like what?
Oh, yeah, concerts.
Okay, so then it's
and I like hiking.
100% okay for you to now go to your list. And so he's filling this out for Riley and like, oh, she likes this. Oh, yeah, I like that too. So he goes back over to his list and he's writing those things down. So don't feel like, oh, you put it down and now it's cheating by thinking, oh, like that's what they like or whatever.
They do. Now I can't like that.
Yeah. And so then the part 2 of this is you got to bring on that other person
part 2
in your family.
Did you miss that? Part 2.
I missed all the interruptions.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm over here like in go mode, and he's like in leisure mode, which I'll take a chill pill and try to. I have plans tonight, and so like
she's leaving the house and she's gonna leave me all by myself. All by myself.
You know you were ready for it.
I'm gonna have the pool.
Yes. Yeah. So, but anyways, so the person that's the initiator here, they're going to get the other person that they are married to on board. So if Randall was the one taking the lead
and you
here,
go up to him and you say, hey, you person I'm married to, do that.
Say, I need you to
write down
please.
Things you like doing.
Maybe don't approach it in that way.
I don't know. They might be like, okay, cool.
Just leave it on their to-do list. Leave it on top of their computer. Leave it on their chill spot.
No, definitely make this a fun thing because it is. It's a fun thing. So, but don't present this when they're knee-deep involved in something, right? Let this be a process whenever you're finally sitting down, unwinding for the day or whatnot. Be like, hey, I got this thing. Let's check this out.
Yeah.
What do you like doing? And then let's write it down.
And it could be a date night in itself. Like, hey, you're going somewhere or whatever. You're hanging out at the house and you use that as an opportunity. Or it might be while y'all are just chilling and you're like, you don't even have to have them fill it out. You can have them fill it out. But if you're more of you find more pleasure in this kind of stuff, just asking them verbally, hey, what are some of your favorite things to do that really fuel your battery up or fill you up like this, and just start writing down what they say. And then you could also do the same for their kids. Like, okay, so if you took that same idea, what is it that, if you asked me, you asked me, okay.
So yeah, if we're like walking this out, I'm like, hey babe, hey babe, would you put that down? Put that, quit.
Okay, what am I on my phone?
Babe, stop. No, yeah, you want to do that because they'd already be putting it down, right? You're not approaching them like that. They're not in the middle of a conference call, and you're like, "Hey, I need some answers." But yeah, no, it's like you're sitting down. I'm like, "Hey, what do you like doing? Like, what fuels you up? Like, what fires you up? What brings joy to your heart? Go."
Oh, okay. I like talking about things that I like doing. I love hiking.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
writing that down. I'm like,
walking in the woods in general.
She likes walking in the woods.
Not
like a criminal mind show.
I like psychological thrillers. I like solving problems.
She does like solving problems. Yeah,
I like to find things. I like I Spy kind of stuff. When we were on a camping trip. I like camping.
Oh, yeah.
We were on a camping trip, and I was like, I find joy in finding things that other people can't see. I don't know. It's like the weird things. I really like nostalgic things. This is another realization that I've had lately. I like doing things for the first time, I guess. Like I don't really like, same with dinner. I don't like cooking the same thing over and over. I don't like going the same spots over and over. I like to experience things for the first time and things that are not normal. So
new experiences, not normal experiences.
Yes.
So
I like
writing all those down.
I like hanging out with my friends. I like being out by water, not necessarily always in water, but I like to sit by water.
That's true.
Like floating in the pool, the beach. Let's see.
And then once you hit 10, you're like, okay, that's enough, babe. I mean, whoa, stop.
Now, if they're
serious.
passionately naming all this stuff, just keep writing down.
Flip
okay?
the sheet over and continue writing.
Keep writing.
So keep writing. And then once they stop, then you're like, okay, well, now what do you think like Devin? What does Devin like doing? What brings joy to Devin's heart? What does he like doing?
He loves video games. He loves comics. He loves anime.
Yeah.
He loves cars.
Yeah, that's true.
He loves food.
Yeah, he does love food.
He does not like being outside, but we're not listing the things he doesn't like. Let's see. So that
then you get to where you're exhausted, your thoughts.
It's like my brain has stopped. I would have to think some more.
But that's what you do. And then it's like, okay, cool. Well, what does Riley Rain like doing? Like, what does she...
She likes thrifting. She likes fashion. She loves tattooing. She likes art stuff. She likes walking on trails and going to like museums. She likes food. She likes just shopping in general.
So see, and I'm writing all those down, and then bang, we just like did this whole thing in like less than 10 minutes.
So that was pretty quick. So that's what you're doing. And then if y'all had kids together, y'all could both like, add in some input on that. So
hey, what does little Mikey like doing? Well, I know Mikey likes doing this, and yeah, he also likes this. That's an ours, baby.
Yeah, so we can just brainstorm
We
that
can do it together.
So we just completed step 1 and step 2
Step
of this.
uno y dos.
Now, do we want to keep going, or we want to take a quick pause?
We'll do a pause. We'll do a quick pause, then we'll run through the other 6 or the other
4.
four left.
They're quick though. It's quick.
We'll do that. Yeah, it goes really quick, but y'all can kind of see what's happening is y'all are starting to lay this down. And the powerful thing about this is now you've got it all written down on a sheet of paper so you don't forget, because we get so stuck into day-to-day routines. Whenever it's time to do something, it's like, what do you want to do? Let's go back to that same restaurant we always go to.
Yes.
This gives you a way to do new things, create new experiences with each other, and now you got a list where you can go back and be like, oh, this was on the list. You want to do this? Hey, that would be really cool. I forgot about that. So boom, there it is. So we will go with the other 4 in just a minute. So,
Squeaky.
All right.
We
Y'all
are
don't want to
back.
know what Randall was doing during that little
we
pause.
are back.
Okay. So now this is the fun part. And it truly is, guys, when we're saying this is going to help your family blend instantly and connect instantly, because you just came up with a ton of ideas and you're going to start pulling out these things that you see are similarities or that you have in common, things you both enjoy. And we're going to start because we do believe the marriage is the foundation. You're right. You have God first, and then your marriage needs to prioritize some quality time together.
Got to be strong, because if your marriage is strong, then you'll be stronger as parents, and your kids benefit from that.
And you're divorce proofing your marriage and your family does not need to go through another divorce. And that's why we say that marriage takes that priority relationship over the kids, is because you are benefiting the kids when you prioritize your marriage over that. It doesn't mean that you ignore your children and neglect them. It just means you make sure that y'all are getting that time together.
Because if you're doing that, it helps your kids and y'all's relationship together. So it's a win-win.
They need y'all to be one.
And we go much deeper into that in other podcasts to really unfold that. But so number 3.
Number 3 is your couple date ideas. So what you're going to do is you're going to look at your husband and the husband list, the his and the her list is how they're listed on there. And you're going to find just 3 things. 3 things that were in common. You might have had a lot. You might have only had a few. So hopefully if y'all keep going with your list and like he's saying his stuff, it sparks some things like, oh yeah, I like to do that too. He said hiking. Oh yeah, I like hiking. So I'm going to add that to my list. But just pick 3 because we get a little overwhelmed when we pick a lot of things and we're like, oh, we want to go do all these things, but there's just not enough time in the day to get everything done, not enough days.
And this gives you a list where it's like, okay, where are we going to do this time? Well, let's go back to our list. Okay, we did number 1. Let's do number 2 this time. And then you roll with that. So if we're picking our 3, so we both like hiking because that was on our list.
Yes.
We both like water. Being around water,
by the water.
So that's
and
either beach or, and then we like trying new places. So
okay, really so we would have our 3, and then from there
see
we
how
would
quick
decide.
That was?
Yeah, so fast, and I'm excited. Like I'm like, yeah, let's go do those things, all of them together. So you're gonna just pick one though. You're gonna be like, okay, well, what can we start with? Like right away, what's the one that excites us the most?
Put it on a calendar.
What sounds the most sexy to us, and then let's pick a date on the calendar for that. Now, the next one, number 4, is you're going to look at individual dates. So we believe that you need to spend time together as a family, but you also need to spend time with one-on-one with your kids, one-on-one with your biological children, and one-on-one with your stepchildren. And dad needs to be putting in the time and effort, and mom needs to be putting in the time and effort separately. So you're going to start looking at these and be like, okay, what is one thing that you and Riley had in common?
Concerts.
And y'all already have a concert that y'all have booked out.
We are going to go see Switchfoot because they got a 20-year reunion on the Beautiful Letdown. They're doing a tour, and I saw it, and me and her just have this thing together to where, like, when Switchfoot comes down to concert, me and her go. And that's just our thing. So this one is actually in a different city. So we're going to drive to San Antonio for this one, which is about 3 hours away from where we are. So it's going to be fun. I'm excited. Super excited.
And it's just something the 2 of them are doing together. You got them VIP passes and all this kind of stuff. So that would be, but say you didn't know. You're like, okay, let me look at hers and mine. Okay, this is one thing. So you're going to write just that one thing. Randall, Riley, concerts, because that's going to be your focus. You don't know exactly when you're going to do it, but you know, okay, I need to plan a time for her and me to get together and go on a concert, do a concert. And again, it's summertime. They have free concerts in different places. Like, think outside the box with that. Then you're going to say, okay, what is something that you and Devin have in common?
We like food.
So Devin, Randall, food. And be thinking of, okay, where can him and I go get some food?
Maybe we can go grab, maybe there's a new taco place or something, and we'll go.
You always.
Maybe we go to Papa Dogs if he hasn't gone to Papa Dogs yet.
Yes.
Me and him need to go check out some Papa Dogs.
Oh, man, now you're making me want that horchata milkshake again. All right.
I could definitely eat the burger.
So then you would do the same thing for you and little Riley. And we didn't even mention Susan earlier, but she would have been our ours baby that we were listing out. So you're going to do that, dad with each of the kids. Then there's a section for mom to do that with. And I only have a spot for 4 kids. If you have more than 4 kids, again, add your lines
Add
on
more.
There. So you're just picking that one thing. Because really, if you chose one thing for each kid, plus you have your spouse that you're trying to do a date, that's already, like, we have 4 children. That's already 5 dates. And if you just did one a week, there's not enough weeks for it. And
so you're trying to get that done. Like, if you're summer, you're trying to get that done over the summer, just schedule them out. And
once you do the one, then get something. We love, like, once you've done the thing, talk about and plan the next thing and get that on the calendar so you have something to look forward to, something to anticipate, and that just gets people excited. So once you've done that one thing in common, you might choose to do something else on the list, or you might choose to do the same. Like, y'all just love going to concerts, or you just love going to eat, and that's y'all's thing. That becomes y'all's thing. Y'all have something that you bond and connect on instantly, guys. I'm saying again, it's that jump start. You already have what you love. Your spouse already knows what they love. You know what your kids love. All you're doing is you're capitalizing on that.
And if you're doing this with your kids, we normally say, just pick one day with one kid for the month and put it on the calendar. And then the next month, do a date with a different one of your kids. If you have multiple kids, that way at least once a month, you're doing one individual day with one of your kids.
And that seems like very spread out. But if you're not being intentional with that, then months will go by and you've done nothing.
Yeah.
So just start with the one. Get good at that, and then you can start making it more
Add more
frequent.
if you can. Yeah.
So
There it
that's
is.
step 3 and 4. So step 5 is going to be your family date ideas. So now you're going to look across the board. So you have that other page that has all of the people's favorite things. You want to find what are some common things that everybody said.
Everybody likes doing. Everybody.
Yes. If everybody loves hanging by the pool, then let's write that down.
Write that on list number 5.
Hiking, then write that down. Everybody likes trying new places, write that down. So find the things that everybody likes doing and write those. And we just left a spot for like 5 things just to get you started and get one of these family times, because this is
Family
important
time.
too. You want to
Excellent.
connect and bond.
Woo, 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 woo.
You want to connect and bond in this way as a family. So pick one day out of the month, which if you're in a blended family, a lot of times you only have your kids half the time anyways. So you're already limited. So out of your 2 weeks together, you're picking one of those times to do something together as a family and do the things. Like for us, all of our family does not like hiking. I threw that out as an example. Devin does not like hiking. So I'm not going to pick our family time for that thing that he doesn't like. I'm going to find stuff that we all enjoy doing together.
Yep.
So that's simple as that for
That's
number
it.
5.
That's
and then the last part is where you actually get to get the kids involved and go ask them. You can get the kids involved in any of these. If you're stumped and you're like, hey, what do you love doing? And they start listing things out, like, shoot, get that, write those things down. Your kids don't live with you anymore, or they don't live with you because of y'all's custody. Text them, ask them, and write down those things. But this one for the step 6 is to write down things that your family would like to try. Maybe it's not something they enjoy doing because they've never done it before. But you ask them, hey, what's something that you would like to try? And they may come up with something random, something
Family
out there.
skydive trip.
That sounds like a good time to me. They might say
never know.
skydiving. They might say skateboarding. They might say for example, our son for Father's Day, because it was on Mother's Day and we were talking about it, and his girlfriend had mentioned like, well, what about Father's Day? And he said, you know what I would like to try? Can me, Randall, and my uncle, like, so it's his, I don't know, second uncle. What is it called?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's called something else. Great uncle. It's his great uncle. He's like, I would like for us all to go golfing. Devin hasn't ever gone golfing at a real golf course, but it's something he's interested in and he wants to try. So that's the kind of stuff. Like, what's some things that y'all would be interested in trying? Something new you want to learn. And then you write those things down, and then you look at, okay, when can we find time to try out this thing?
And it's not even saying when can we, but it's actually putting it on the calendar. That way you make it happen and communicate and tell everyone, hey, okay, we want to do it this date? Yeah, no, that works. Awesome. Boom. On the calendar. Can't wait. Let's get excited till the day, and then we go do it.
Yes. And this is so many different ideas. Like, that's why I said this really is instant connecting, because if you just started with the one thing, me and my spouse go on a date together, connecting on something, then you got that instant connection. If all your kids are going to be gone for the summer, that's a perfect time for you.
You can get a lot of date nights in then.
And your spouse, yes, to have that quality time.
Get some sexy time.
Maybe only your ours baby is going to be there for the summer, and all the other kids are leaving. You can do these individual dates that you found out with them. Not the sexy time. Maybe you find yourself alone because your spouse is at work and you're home for the summer. You have a whole list of things you love doing. Find somebody, one of your friends, one of your relatives. Do it by yourself, but find someone to do these other things and fill yourself up. So no matter what are you thinking?
I had a song in my head. I shouldn't sing it, but I want to. I touch myself.
Oh, gosh. This episode I thought was family friendly, but there it is.
Just missed out. It was what you said earlier. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
man.
Everybody.
Sorry, children.
Sorry,
or
y'all.
anybody else that ever listens to this, like our family.
Okay.
But anyways.
Head back in the game.
No matter where you find yourself in this season when you listen to this podcast, you can energize yourself. You can fill yourself up. Not fill yourself up. But now I can't not hear myself saying that.
Who's got the ball? What game are we playing? Okay.
What is that reference from?
I don't know.
You're just
How
getting out
I'm
there.
getting my head back in
Yeah,
the
getting
game,
your
and
head
then
back
I'm
in the
like,
game.
what game are we playing?
Oh, okay. So
sorry.
regardless of where you find yourself this season, you can find time to enjoy your blended family, either by yourself, with your spouse, as a family, one-on-one date with your kids. Maybe you find that you and two of the kids love doing this, so y'all do that. Whatever it looks like. Instant connection, though. They say if anybody tells you that they have the quick solution to blending your family, there's no quick thing. It's a crock pot. This, I'm telling you, it will. It will give you. I'm not saying it'll take all of your problems away.
No, this just helps in the process. So
Yes,
it is a crock pot recipe, but to get a jump start, sometimes we need some instant heat just to help things speed up or spice up or connect more. And these are just some of the things that you're able to do that really does bring some stronger connections at a fast rate.
Yes, and more than likely, if you are picking something that they want to do, including your stepchildren, if you invite them, they're going to be more likely to say yes when it's something they enjoy instead of you trying to get them to do the things that you think that they should enjoy. And so this is the little jump start that you need. Like we said earlier, if you need something deeper, like you got the jump start and your battery is dead, or your battery needs to be changed out, we have how to enjoy your blended family. And that we actually spend time talking through the whole process. We talk about praying first. We talk about setting the mood first. We just share all these different stories on how to do it and get get inside the situations and share ideas. But if this is all your family needs, start
just
here.
a little jump start.
Start here.
Battery goes.
What does the red go on?
The red goes on the positive.
The positive. And
Positive.
the black on the negative.
On the negative. Yep.
Uh-huh. I was just having to learn that again this week. I'm like, okay, tell me again.
You do not want to cross them.
I'm sure you could Google it, though, if you really didn't know.
You could.
So here you go, guys.
There it is.
Here is your Stepfamily Jumpstart instant connection with them. You can download this.
It's yours for free.
In the show notes. Yes, absolutely 100%. It's just our gift to you because our heart is for your family to connect. And we know that you have the heart to do that. Sometimes we just need the right tools. And sometimes it's not a screwdriver. Sometimes it's jumper cables.
It's jumper cables. So get your jumper cables. They're right here for free. You don't even have to go to O'Reilly's or AutoZone.
Nope.
You can get it right here.
You just scroll down on the show notes.
Boom.
Click that little button. It's going to be on your phone. Print it out or screenshot it so you can write on there.
It's fun stuff.
And get her done. And then tag us at Enjoying Your Blended Family. # Enjoying Your Blended Family. We want to see you doing this.
Yes, we do.
Because we know you're awesome.
Yep. So listen, go be awesome. Get your jumper cables and have some fun with your family. You will reap the rewards.
Mm-hmm. And you will blend a lot faster.
Yes, you will. So listen, we love you guys. We will see you on the next episode. Later.
Bye, guys. Thanks for joining us today. We hope this episode has been a blessing and encouraged your family journey.
Make sure you stay connected with us and join our weekly Blended Family newsletter. We send an email out every Friday morning full of support and encouragement.
And when you join, we also want to give you a free gift. So go get yours today. The link is in the show notes below.
Have an amazing day. Remember to enjoy the journey with your blended family, and we'll see you on the next episode.